Centuries ago, in the mystical and dangerous land of Faerun, 5 adventurers came together through a series of trials and tribulations. Keldor Ironfist, a fierce half-orc barbarian, and Althea Greenleaf, a skilled elven ranger of the High Forest, found themselves running for their lives in the cursed woods of Shadowdale. It was there that they stumbled upon a dark and ancient temple where they encountered Garen Stoneheart, a dwarven cleric who had been imprisoned by a group of nefarious cultists. Together, they fought their way through the temple's hordes of undead, and in the process, they rescued Serial Silverhilt, a half-elven bard whose enchanting voice could soothe even the most savage of beasts. She was bound, gagged, and found in a cell. Garen freed her, and with her help, they made it out of the temple alive. As they continued on their travels, they encountered Zephyr Nightshade, a tiefling rogue whose skill in stealth and cunning was unmatched. She had been tracking a band of goblin raiders, and the group joined forces to defeat the goblins and put an end to their attacks on nearby villages. Despite their different backgrounds and personalities, the group found themselves growing closer with each passing day. They faced countless dangers and battled against some of the most fearsome monsters in Faerun, but they always emerged victorious. It wasn't until they came across an ancient and powerful artifact guarded by a powerful dragon that they truly realized the depth of their bond. During the battle, Garen was fatally wounded, and the rest of the group was forced to flee. Keldor was heartbroken, as Garen had become like a brother to him. It was then that the group made a solemn vow to one another. They swore to protect Faerun from the forces of darkness, no matter what the cost. They vowed to honor Garen's memory by forming a guild with the intent to recruit and provide support to new adventurers willing to join the cause. From that day forward, they became known as the Vanguard, a group of elite adventurers who were feared by their enemies and respected by all those who knew of their deeds. Their journey led them to the city of Waterdeep, where they decided to formalize their partnership and establish the guild. They scoured the city for the perfect location and eventually stumbled upon an abandoned and dilapidated building in the southern ward of the city. It was the old Red Gauntlet Inn that had fallen into disrepair, but the group saw potential in its spacious halls and high ceilings. They wanted it to stay as a tavern, but with an attached guild hall. Members would meet regularly to get assignments from the guild. They renamed the tavern Sonora after Garen's wife, who passed many years ago. Garen always spoke of his wife's desire to own a tavern in a city like Waterdeep. After pooling their resources, and with the help of local craftsmen, they began to transform it into their new home. It wasn't long before the inn was finally transformed into exactly what they wanted it to be. A welcoming place, complete with a grand entrance hall, comfortable living quarters for members, a training room, a library, and a fully stocked armory. The group was thrilled with their new home, so they decided to name the guild hall in the back Stoneheart Hall to honor the memory of their fallen comrade Garen. With the guild hall established, the group focused their efforts on their mission to protect Faerun from the forces of darkness. To this day, they continue that mission.